Welcome to Tech Monetize Official. If you're passionate about gadgets, love a good deal, or just want to know what's shaking up the tech world, you're in the right place. Today, we're exploring a device that's not just making waves, it's causing a full-blown tsunami across the internet. All over the web, tech forums and news outlets are buzzing about one thing: a laptop that's grabbed everyone's attention for a single jaw-dropping reason: its unbelievably low price tag. It's not every day you see a gadget trending for being so affordable that it almost seems like a prank. Introducing the Apex Spark, a laptop so inexpensive you might wonder if it's a real computer or just a toy. At first glance, it looks like any other budget device, but the price is so low it's hard not to be skeptical. Is it possible to get a working laptop for less than the cost of a pair of sneakers? To put things in perspective, this machine costs less than a night out at your favorite restaurant, or even a couple of fancy coffees. Yet it boldly claims to offer the full laptop experience: web browsing, streaming, productivity, and more. But can something this cheap really deliver on those promises? It begs the question: how can a company design, manufacture, and ship a laptop at such a rock-bottom price and still turn a profit? Are they cutting corners, using ultra-budget components, or is there some secret sauce behind their business model? The Apex Spark is forcing us to rethink everything we know about value and quality in the tech world. Is it possible that we've been overpaying for basic computing all along? Or is this just a clever marketing ploy that hides some serious compromises? Could this be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered? Or is it simply a cleverly disguised piece of junk that's destined for disappointment? The internet is divided and opinions are flying everywhere. That's why we're here. We'll put the Apex Spark through its paces, compare it to other budget laptops, and see if it can handle real-world tasks. Is it the future of affordable computing, or just another deal that's too good to be true? We're about to find out if this bargain is a genuine breakthrough or a total bust. Will it surprise us, or will it confirm our doubts? So stick around, because we're diving deep into the Apex Spark. We'll test every claim, push it to its limits, and give you the honest verdict you need before you spend your hard-earned cash. Let's get started. The Apex Spark arrived in a plain, no-frills box, which was a bit surprising given the hype around it. There was no branding, just the basics. It felt like opening a mystery box. Inside, we found the essentials: the laptop, a power adapter, and a single-page manual. That's it. No frills, no extras. The device is incredibly light thanks to its thin, hollow-feeling plastic build. It almost feels like a toy. Portability is great. You can easily slip it into a backpack and forget it's there. But durability? Not so much. The chassis flexes with the slightest pressure. The hinge feels fragile, and a small drop could be fatal. It's definitely not built to withstand rough handling. Powering it on, the screen is functional but unimpressive. Washed-out colors, narrow viewing angles. It's clear this isn't a device for media enthusiasts. It's fine for emails or web browsing, but don't expect to binge-watch movies with friends. The display just doesn't cut it for group viewing. The keyboard is mushy but full-sized, making typing possible, if not enjoyable. It's functional, but you won't be writing a novel on it comfortably. Every aspect screams budget, from the plastic body to the basic display. It's clear that cost-cutting was a priority in its design. The Apex Spark doesn't pretend to be premium. It's unapologetically cheap. It's almost refreshing in its honesty. But does it actually work as a computer? Or is it just a collection of compromises? That's the real question. Let's dig deeper and find out. We'll put it through its paces and see if it can handle everyday tasks or if it's just a budget gimmick. Here's where things get interesting. The Apex Spark boasts a full HD screen, rare at this price. Text and images are surprisingly sharp, even if the colors aren't great. It also features an SSD, so boot times are quick and apps launch faster than expected. Connectivity is impressive. 2 USB 3.0 ports, USB-C, HDMI, and a microSD slot. But the processor is basic, fine for web browsing or word processing, but multitasking is a struggle. Forget gaming or heavy software, this is strictly for light tasks. Still, for the price, the HD screen, SSD, and ports are impressive. Let's see how it stacks up against the competition. To really understand if the Apex Spark is a true bargain, we need to see how it measures up against the rest of the budget laptop market. There are plenty of options out there, but not all of them deliver the same value for your money. So, let's break down the competition and see where the Spark stands. Most entry-level Chromebooks and Windows laptops you'll find in stores or online are priced at least twice as high as the Apex Spark. And despite the higher price tag, many of these machines come with compromises. Think lower resolution screens that make text and images look less crisp, or slower eMMC storage that can make even basic tasks feel sluggish. Take the HP Stream 14, for example. It's a popular choice in the budget category, but it's noticeably more expensive than the Spark. When you look closer, you'll see it often falls short in key areas like display quality and processing speed, making it less appealing for anyone who wants a smooth, enjoyable experience. Some shoppers turn to refurbished business laptops, hoping to get better build quality for less. While these older machines might have sturdier cases and more ports, they come with their own set of risks: aging batteries, outdated hardware, and the possibility of hidden issues from previous use. Plus, you're often stuck with a limited warranty, if any at all. The Apex Spark, on the other hand, is brand new out of the box. That means a fresh battery, the latest software updates, and no signs of wear and tear. You get the peace of mind that comes with being the first owner, and you don't have to worry about the unknowns that come with used devices. On paper, the Spark really does outshine its rivals. It offers a sharper, more vibrant screen and faster SSD storage, which means quicker boot times and smoother multitasking. And it manages to do all this at a price that's a fraction of what you'd pay for most new laptops with similar specs. Of course, there's a catch. The Spark's value is hard to beat, but you do have to accept some trade-offs. The build quality isn't as robust as what you'll find in pricier models. The chassis can feel a bit flimsy, and the keyboard might flex under heavy typing. These are the kinds of compromises that come with hitting such a low price point. In the end, the Apex Spark carves out a unique niche for itself. It offers better specs than most new budget laptops, and it's a safer bet than buying used or refurbished. But it's important to remember that you're trading some durability and premium feel for those savings. The numbers and specs are certainly persuasive, and on paper, the Spark looks like a clear winner. But as with any laptop, the real question is, does the experience of using it live up to the promise? Before you make a decision, let's take a closer look at the potential risks and what you should watch out for when considering the Apex Spark. Here's the reality check. The Apex Spark's low price comes with real risks. Build quality is questionable: thin plastic, weak hinge, and possible overheating. Longevity is a gamble; it might not last a year. Customer support is minimal and warranty coverage is shaky at best. Software could be an issue. Sometimes these laptops come with questionable or even unsafe pre-installed programs. Performance is limited. Multitasking or video calls can slow it to a crawl. Battery life is unpredictable and may degrade quickly. You're buying a bundle of compromises, not just a laptop. If you're okay with that, it might be worth it. Let's see who should actually consider buying this. Despite the risks, the Apex Spark could be perfect for some users. Students on a tight budget who need basic computing for schoolwork will find it a lifesaver. It's also ideal as a backup or travel laptop, cheap enough that loss or damage isn't a disaster. Hobbyists and tinkerers can use it as a sandbox for experiments or learning hardware basics. For charities or organizations in developing regions, buying several of these can bridge the digital divide. It's not for power users, but for basic needs, it's a game changer. The key is knowing its limits and using it accordingly. For the right person, it's more than just a bargain. It's an opportunity. But before you buy, there are a few things you need to check. Ready to buy? Protect yourself first. Only purchase from reputable sellers with solid reviews and clear return policies. Avoid sellers with no return window or vague terms. These are red flags. Use a credit card for extra fraud protection and chargeback options. When the laptop arrives, run a full antivirus scan before adding personal files. If possible, wipe the drive and install a clean OS for security. These steps can turn a risky purchase into a smart one. Don't skip the basics. Buyer beware is the rule here. Now let's wrap up with the final verdict. After testing the Apex Spark, here's the bottom line. If you need a reliable, long-term primary laptop, skip it. It's not built for that. The frustrations of slow performance and fragile build will outweigh the savings. But if you're a student, need a backup, or want a cheap project machine, it's a risk that might pay off. For basic tasks, it delivers on its promise at an unbeatable price. It's a niche product for a niche audience. Know your needs before you buy. The Apex Spark is both a warning and a wonder of modern tech. Be honest about your expectations, and you might just find a hidden gem. For everyone else, it's a curiosity best admired from afar. That's the story of the Apex Spark, a laptop that redefines what's possible at the lowest price point. We've explored its features, risks, and who it's really for. It's a lesson in value, compromise, and knowing your needs. Would you take a chance on a laptop this cheap? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your stories help others make smarter choices and inspire future reviews. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe and turn on notifications for more tech adventures. We've got more surprising gadgets and honest reviews coming soon. Until next time, stay curious and spend wisely.